Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of GMS for showing me this great truth. And honor and salutations to all my brothers in the four corners pumping out this truth with sincerity, long suffering, and longevity. Right now, I'm going to get into talking the difference between the good women and evil, wicked women. And I have a woman with me. She chooses not to show her face, and that's what's up, but she will give her opinion. So hopefully you'll be able to hear it. So I'm going to start it off with, what do you think a good woman is?
I feel that a good woman is a woman who's going to stand by her man, not above him, not on top of him, actually beneath him. You know, she should abide by her man, no matter what. He is the head and she is the tail. And the thing about that is women don't know the Bible. And those that do know it, they know that that's how it's supposed to be, regardless of what. He is the head of the household. A good woman, to me, is a woman who's going to listen to her man, make sure his home is clean, he have food, he have a cooked meal, and his kids is well tended to. And if he's going through something, she should be there to comfort him instead of there to nag him. And also, if she knew about the Bible, she would understand that he would be allowed to have more than one woman. See, the women these days think that a man is going out there cheating and cheating. It's not that. That's just how it is, and it's just how it is. A man from the Bible is allowed to have more than one woman. He can have the best woman in the world. She could do everything and anything he asks her to do. And he still will go out and find another woman because that is in him. It's not because he's a dog. If women could just understand the Bible more, they would understand their place.
That's what's up. I agree. I do agree. Well, I'm about to get into Proverbs chapter 31, verse 10. Who could find a virtuous woman, for her price is far above rubies? The heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. Now, if you have a virtuous woman, you're not really going to need another woman, but you'll still have another woman. Why? Because your woman might be on her cycle, her menstrual cycle, and you're still a man and you still have your rod hard, so you have a concubine. But there's no need for the concubine. In truth, I don't need to have the concubine. I could just wait for my woman, but I'm a man. And it's within my nature to have more than one woman. But it won't be as I need to have this concubine with me 24/7. Therefore, there's no need for spoil because I have a good woman. I don't really need the concubine, though she will come into use. Because what we have right now is a bunch of women that are like this. Lamentations 4, chapter 4, verse 3. Even the sea monsters draw out the breath. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people has become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness. Because the ostrich is not going to look after her young ones. Neither will the ostrich look after the person that helped her create that egg. The ostrich only looks out for who? Themselves. So the Most High is comparing not just the black women and not all women, but there's a majority of women that do these things. And the women that don't do these things, you need to speak up. Because if you don't speak up, you're going to continuously get a bad rap. Just like the men been getting a bad rap for the longest time. And now real men for Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, real men are speaking up and saying, no, we are out here. We just been dealing with bullshit-ass women. Why? Because our mothers wouldn't tell us about these bullshit-ass women. And our fathers are not there to tell us either. So we're getting, the men as a young age get set up from the jump. Not my words, words of the Most High, because they don't draw out the breast for us. And they start to do it to their own daughters because they get jealous. Am I wrong on that one?
No, you're not. Actually, I know women and their daughters in competition with each other. having sex with the same guy, and this jealousy, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy, and ugliness. That competition with they competing with their daughters and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. And then if it's not that, we got some mothers out there who will pimp their daughter out. Or you want to have sex with my daughter? That's all right. What you gonna give me? You know? Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Let's go with let me find it first.
And then they want to call themselves real women. They walking around with a head full of weave, fake eyelashes,
Good point.
fake eyelashes, fake contact, body shape is the whole day cellulite and satin, but they want a real man. And when you see that man, that's what you see is what you get. But when he see a woman, what he see is not what he get, because when she take all of that costume, when she take that costume off and the real her is there, it's like, oh my goodness, put that away. But you want a real man, but you want to walk around with a ton of weave on your hair, eyelashes, fake eyelashes, and all this makeup on, and this, that, and the third. And when a brother say to you, hey, who you talking to? You ain't talking to. It's just like, come on now. And then your daughters look up to you. So you got these 12 and 13-year-olds walking around with fake eyelashes on, head full of weave, like a replica of their mother. I mean, show your child something positive. Teach them something of value. They can't spell, read, or write, but they can do every nasty dance that's out there.
They could twerk, though. Your
nasty
3-year-old, 2-year-old fucking daughter could twerk.
Don't know
but
how
she
to
can't
read or
spell,
write,
nor write her name, nor even speak her name, but she could twerk, though. That's what's up, though. You know, that's what America's all about. Is teaching your daughters how to be whores. And teaching your sons how to be lazy fucking drug dealers. That's the American way. It's either do that or kill people. America was not built on honesty. Because if it was, then the Native American Indians that first had this land will flourish. We will see them everywhere. They'll be in control, but they're not. Who's in control? Esau. The white man, our brethren. Eat them.
And then you got these sisters.
And then you have the nerve. Then they have the nerve to call that. Sorry to do that, but they didn't have the nerve to call it Indian giving. Fucking dicks.
And then you got these black women out here who will ride up on the white man, thinking they way to salvation. Because
they go to those churches. If you go to those churches, you're gonna be in that type of mind frame of thinking that Yahweh Shai, who y'all ignorantly call Jesus Christ, you're thinking that he's a white man, when biblically he tells you that he's not. It says that there will be no paleness in Judah. No paleness. When we get sick, we don't get pale. We get darker. When y'all get sick, y'all get pale. Come on now, man. Let's get on some more good women, because there are good women out here. Just like Deborah was a good woman, so good that she's even a judge in Israel. So there are good women out here. It's just you guys are so scarce. We can't find you. And that's why we put out the videos to fish you out. We put out the videos mostly to fish out the men for Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shah, because under that man you get a good foundation, you get a good household. But there's a lot of women that don't have good men, but still want the knowledge. Therefore, this message is basically for you guys. As soon as I find it. Let me go with Micah. Let me see if it's in Micah.
Well, these women these days want a man with a fancy car, making all this money and doing this, that, and the third, and they want this and they want that. And then when they get this type of man, they find out he's nothing but a drug dealer. Then when he goes to jail, they want this woman to support them, and it's like, it's ridiculous. It is. I want a man. I want this kind of man. I want that kind of man. I want this kind of man. But let me tell you something. You get a good man. These women get a good man. They'll get a good man and treat him like dirt. Still want to go out to the clubs. Still want to go party. If you have a man in your life, a good man, there's no need for no club. Anything that you do, y'all should be doing it together. Anything. What is you going out to the clubs for? Hanging out with your girls for? Those things should be put behind you. And it's ridiculous that you got these women out here and they late 40s with kids that's 20 years old and they out there partying with their kids, and it's ridiculous and it's disgusting. You got a good man, you should be at home with your good man. And then you get a good man and you take him for granted and have him sitting in a house while you out there clubbing and all up in every other guy's face because you got a good man at home. Then when he done had enough and ready to walk out on your ass, now it's, what did I do wrong? What did I do? Come on now.
Let me get to this scripture real quick. It's Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy path. Now, who's leading us? The women. Who's in the household? Is the men in the household, or is the women in the household leading the children? Not my words, words of the Most High. That's why it's important to get back to the Most High power, to bring back that structure, to put a man for Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai ahead of you and teach you the ways. Not to have sex with you, but to teach you his ways. So that you will start doing the things and you can teach your children the ways so the Most High can hear us louder. For if we come back in together in the multitude, he will hear our cry. Right now he's hearing the elect and some of the 1/3. Not even all. And not even all the elect. Because if all the elect was sealed up, we wouldn't be here right now, man. Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion, which are the daughters of Israel, not just black women, not just Latin women, not just Native American Indian women, but all the women of Israel, are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tickling with their feet. Now the tickling with the feet is the little anklet bracelets that my sister used to wear as a young age. I remember those. I believe she even bought her daughter one. Okay, so that still goes. Therefore Yahweh will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. Now, he said he's not going to do that to all of them. He said he's going to do that to the head of the daughters of Zion. Now, who's the head of the daughters of Zion? Black women. You Judite women, you Benjamin women, you Levite women. Not my words, words of the Most High. Verse 17, therefore, Yahweh, the Lord, will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and Yahweh will discover their secret parts. So why do you black women wear weave? Because you don't have no fucking hair no more. And that's a curse that the Most High put upon you. And that can easily be restored. You can easily get your hair back. Easily. It's not hard. Is it hard to get somebody's hair back?
Stop putting all that processed stuff in it. Stop putting all that processed perms and just stop it and let your natural hair grow. Use natural stuff. Beeswax, 100% pure beeswax.
Some virgin oil.
Use stuff from the earth in your hair, and it will grow.
Exactly. You don't need all that extra bullshit. That shit was put there to have you fuck up your head and fuck up your entire existence in your life. Because a woman pride And her glory is what? Her hair.
But they don't care because they feel that they can always go buy a wig or weave. I don't care. I ain't got no hair. I throw on a wig. I throw on a wig. But what they don't understand is that the woman's hair is her glory.
Exactly.
It's her
but
glory.
It's your glory. But if you're not having, that ain't no glory if you got a weave. That's not glory.
Exactly.
That's not glory. That's faking the funk, man. Like I said, a woman will have fake hair, fake eyelashes, fake eyes, a bustier, shoulder pads, a girdle to suck in her stomach, some tights to make all that cellulite slim, and high heels. Everything about you's a lie, but you have the audacity to say you want a real man. But then you go to the club to find one. You guys are not deceiving nobody but yourselves. That's all you're doing is deceiving yourselves. And with that, we're going to leave off. Barakatah.